I guess one easy way to add a window is just to bring this up, type in the width and height. 1 meter should be good. The width could be, I don't know. I have no idea what a window is, what the size of it is. And I guess I can take this one to the background layer and only take these walls here, right? Let's try that, see if this works. Construct solid drill, that's in the set. Solid drill in the set, right? And slice. And there we go, we got our window. What we can do now, you can take this one and that one, and since we're under construct, we can say bridge, and we have a nice window. Just delete that. No, actually I can save that for later. Maybe I want to add more windows, right? I think I'll say wireframe sheet now. So, okay, maybe I want to take these guys. Now I'm gonna snap drag that. I think I'll just snap drag it to, oops, to match this point here for some reason. I don't know. Just because I want to. Or maybe, no, I'll set a fixed distance, so I'll snap it here to this point. Then use the move tool and say, okay, I want it to be about 800. Now I could just move it like that, or I could just type in minus 800. Same with the distance to the ceiling. Just snap it to that point, for example, and then move it down. Say like 450. 550. I don't know, something like that. Polygon, cut, paste, bevel to 65, cut, undo, 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 paste. Actually, I want to paste that to a background layer. Paste. And again, I want to select all of this stuff. I don't need to select the floor. So same stuff again. Construct, drill, set, slice. Okay. No, yeah, it really depends on how you want to do this. I mean, probably now. I think I would go like shift set. Shift set. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Probably have to go. Well, a corner or window is always like this, right? Shift set, okay. Now I can keep on shift setting. I'm just going to leave that alone for now. I guess this is where you can use plugins like Jetto Bevel, Bevel++, other plugins. What I need to do is I need to use multi-shift and then say something like that. Group polygons, you need that. Now again, many different ways to do this. Ooh. Just to show you really that how this works. Because this one moves inward while the other one does not. Okay, so that was somewhat unsuccessful. Here we go. That's more like it.